Hey everybody, how you doing today? Decided to do a video on the Barnett Quad Edge Extreme. I did a bunch of research online, noticed that I couldn't find anything. I mean, it was pretty hard to find any information on this specific model. So I decided to make my own video. I know that there are some people that don't really care for the Barnett crossbows. They might be haters, whatever, but I decided to go ahead. I did my research at the stores, shot a couple of them, decided I'll give it a shot. It's my first bow, my first crossbow. I used to be a bow hunter, and due to shoulder surgery and whatnot, and just time trying to keep up with proficient at the shooting, I decided I'd give crossbow a try. But here is the Barnett Quad Edge Extreme. Has a 125-pound draw weight, 103 foot-pounds of kinetic energy, and it says it weighs about 8 pounds. The advertised speed is 340 feet per second. That's in ideal conditions, and so we'll see what it does. But this was a kit. It did come with a sling. It came with some bolts. It came with some field tips, upgraded scope, the rope cocking mechanism, and some string lube, or rail lube, and some string wax. So thought we'd go ahead and open it up and show you what we have. So what I did is I put down this, I don't know, this beach towel on top of the table because I didn't want to scratch up the table and get yelled at by my wife. But anyway, here it is, Barnett crossbow. So once again, it came with the scope. I did get a rope cocking device. There we go, rope cocking device. That comes with my hard case. It came with that. I have the instructions and the rope cocker. Now, I did get some broadheads. I went with the Muzzies. It was $40, and they are 100 grain. They're a 4 blade, and it's advertised as 2 5/8 inch diameter of cutting surface. So we'll see how those goes. 100 grain. All right, so now we have that stuff out of the way. Let's show you the bow. Okay, so here's the crossbow. Actually, here's the case. I got the Plano spire. Here's the tag. And it's the case. So let's open this thing up. Again, there's the crossbow. And with the scope. I have not sighted this thing in yet. I did purchase it on Monday. Today's Friday, and I just haven't had the time to go out because of work, kids, sports, all that good stuff. You guys know how it goes. So I was hoping to get out there today. However, it is a very wet and rainy day, but tomorrow's opening day, so I need to get out there and get this thing sighted in. Again, the scope, it does come in its own box. You have to put this on there. The guy that put the scope on just hand tightened these screws, and use the Allen wrench screws to hold it on there, just real loose, until I could get it sighted in to make it that much easier. There is an adjustment so you can make it fit to your liking. So I'm going to take this out of the bow case for you and show you what we have. Okay, so I'm going to take this out, show you guys. Now it does weigh, it does say that it weighs 8 pounds, and that was a bit of a concern because it is slightly heavier. It is slightly heavier than others that are advertised. I'm gonna have to adjust that for you so you can actually see that. Okay, here we go. Here's the crossbow itself. It does weigh 8 pounds. I was a bit concerned, but it's only 8 pounds. But then again, 8 pounds is 8 pounds. It does have finger guards. I'll go through all of that with you. And then one thing that I forgot to tell you that it also came with is the decocking arrow, and it has a decelerator on it, and I'll show you what that is. It also came with a quiver and 3 bolts with the field tips. So I think I got a pretty good deal on it, and I think this is a good starter. Okay, so here's the crossbow. That's what it looks like. There's the decocker, my quiver and arrows. Now it does have the finger guards, the hand guard, so you don't get your hand caught in this area. And they did wax these up for me. There's the limbs. Now supposedly there's a compartment in here, but I don't know how it opens. I really don't have a need for it to open. It doesn't open very easily. But anyway, it does have the safety, and it does have a dry fire prevention mechanism. And one more look at it here. Nice big, now if you're going to be looking, this is a nice big foot stirrup, and that is nice. Make sure when you're doing a crossbow, when you're hunting for them, or hunting, when you are shopping for them, that your foot actually fits in that. That is important. I'm not one to put one of the cocking devices on there, the hand crank. I think that makes too much noise, and I think it's cumbersome when you try to line up a shot. And there's the scope. It does come with the covers. And I think I'm going to overall be happy with this. So anyway, I'm going to get out there. I'm going to try to shoot, and I'm going to try to video me shooting and sighting this in, and I'll give you my feedback on this and let you know how it goes. So probably have to do that in a little while. So we'll be right back with that. So one thing I almost forgot to video was the block. I ended up getting a block. Make sure you get a high density crossbow approved shooting block. I got this one for Target. Now they do make different kinds of blocks. They make decocking blocks, so you can shoot into a small block next to your tree stand to decock it. And then they do make the Target. So I got the original block, and I got a heck of a deal on it because it was mismarked at the store. So here I am, I'm going to try to get that open. But they mismarked it at the store, so they honored the price. I got this one was normally priced at $99, and they ended up selling it to me for $59. So I got 40% off, or $60. It comes with a cardboard box. There's 4 sides. And the cardboard box is printed just like it is in the original block, or on the block. So it has a nice handle for carrying, and I really like that. So we'll have to give this a shot. Do not use, don't use what you used for a regular compound bow. These things shoot a lot faster, so make sure that you do get the high density crossbow approved shooting block. So this is what I'm going to use to sight this in. Hopefully it'll stop raining here shortly, and I'll be able to get this video done. Okay, one last thing here. I thought I'd show an overview other than the crossbow. I got the case, the crossbow, and I got the scope, the bolts, the quiver, the strap, the rope cocking device. I got the lube and wax. I got a decocker with a decelerator, a decocking bolt. I got the broadheads and my block. I got all of this for $542 out the door at the sporting goods store. So it is a national chain. It is the Barnett, and I figured I couldn't go wrong with that price as an introductory crossbow. The Quad Edge S. I don't think you could beat it. So we're gonna give this a shot. I know some people say it's not a good brand. There may be some naysayers out there, but I think it's gonna work for me. And I think that's what really counts, is what is gonna work for you, for your budget, what's gonna work, how much time and dedication do you have to hunting. And that's what I think I'm gonna like about crossbow hunting. It allows me to get out during the archery season here in the state of Michigan, and it allows me to still spend time with the family, not dedicate so many hours of shooting and practice shooting that you do with the bow. I mean, every year you have to fine tune that thing in. And I'm not saying that there isn't any fine tuning when it comes to crossbows. I just think it's more forgiving. So we'll see how it goes. I figured I can't beat it for the price. I'm completely set up. And as long as I get this thing sighted in, I'm ready to go hunting. So more to follow. Once it stops raining, we'll get out there and shoot this thing. Good?
Yep.
Okay, here we are out at my buddy Todd's, and we're getting ready to sight this thing in. So I'm going to pull it back. Looks like I'm going to have to shorten that just like you did. And really wasn't that bad. Here we are. Now our block is set up inside his barn here. And how far did you say that was, Todd?
15 yards.
15 yards. Okay. So I have my arrow. I'll take that, push that down. That's in there. And now we're gonna put it on fire. I have no idea where this is gonna go, so I'm gonna go for the top left. And it looks like it is way down and to the left. So the trigger is not nearly as sensitive as my buddy Todd's. And we'll just go ahead and we'll get this sighted in.